you are going to be challenged with the ability to start, and you're also going to be challenged with the ability to stop. There are certain things in your life that need to be stopped, and there's certain things in your life that it's time to get started. And I know that about you because I know me. I have certain things that need to start. I have certain things that need to stop. And so the whole start stop thing, you're going to be faced with this today, tomorrow, the next day, this week. The challenge of the moment. There's always this moment where we make the decision to get going, or we're making the decision, I got to stop doing this. And there's this moment where we can turn one way or the other. I just want to add my love and support to that desire you have to have more self-control. That when you want to start, you can. And when you want to stop, you can. And I want to place this in front of you. You still have the power to be in control of your starts and stops. I want to put that in front of you that I know you still have the power. You are not without the power. You can lose motivation about this, but I'm going to just be here to say to you, you still have the power inside you. What happens is that we feel like a little bit of that power is not enough, but when we can exercise a little bit, and then the next day a little bit more, and the next day a little bit more, we can change. We can stop eating certain things. We can stop habits, but we get to wrestle with it. We get to come to peace with it. Like, okay, so this is my struggle, but I'm going to keep practicing this a little bit at a time so I can gain the power to completely stop or gain the power to completely get going. If you could stop when you wanted to stop and start when you wanted to start, you will love your life. But along the way, we forgive ourselves so we can love the process. We can love the struggle because we're learning how to manage ourselves. This week, forgive yourself when you couldn't stop. Forgive yourself for when you couldn't start. But to forgive yourself quickly and go, okay, I'm going to practice this a little bit more. I'm going to get good at this. And that's one of my mantras is like, oh, okay, I messed up, but I'm going to get good at this. I'm going to get better at this. Watch me. I'm going to get better because I'm going to focus in on my status. I get better at this. I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to get better at starting. I'm going to get better at stopping. And you know your categories of what you want to start and what you don't want to do anymore and you want to stop. But you get to have the status. I get better at this. You get to have the mantra that you're getting better. You're conscious and you're pointing yourself in that direction. And so as you're faced with similar things this week that happened last week and that happened last month, that happened 6 months ago, remember you're in a cycle. You're in a life cycle, and whatever you haven't conquered yet is going to cycle back around and you get to try it again. The University of Life keeps bringing the same thing back to us over and over again until we get it. Until we go, okay, got it. All right, this is what you're supposed to do. I got it. And we learn. So when you see something come back around again, yes, that means you haven't figured that out yet. And it's okay. Approach it this time with more openness and more consciousness, and either stop or start or even pause. So that self-control, that's for us to practice today and tomorrow and the next day. Self-control in your life is really what you're looking for. It's the answer to a lot of your challenges is self-control. And I know some things will be scary or make you nervous, or maybe you have planned to do a webinar, or maybe you are going to do your sales video this week and you didn't do it last week or the week before. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. And you're super nervous, but you start. You start. And you know the things in your life you need to stop. Yeah, here's another day. And yes, you're going to be faced with that opportunity again to stop doing that thing. But I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I know others are on your side. We're all rooting for you. We're rooting for you that you can start and that you can stop in those areas of your life the way you want to. We're rooting for you. And we're all in this together. Every one of us. We're all in this together, facing the same thing. Can I start and can I stop? Can I run the gas pedal? Can I run the brake pedal? Can I keep my hands on the steering wheel of my mind and steer me where I really want to go? So we're with you. You're not alone. Practice today being conscious. Practice being conscious. Practice looking ahead to see what's coming. It makes the decision making so much easier. Practice looking ahead. Cool? Cool.